Guys, so I just wanted to do an update on my ET150. So the last video I made was about the camera mount mostly, but it had these 3030 props, HQ props, and it was my favourite quad, I reckon, when I've had these props on it. And I now have these props, and it is still my favourite quad. It's really good. Yeah, it's really powerful. So did a bit of a group fly today and used a variety of batteries, including this one, 450 milliamp 4-cell homemade pack. Very agile with this battery, but surprisingly, this is the battery that I personally favour for this quad, 850 milliamp hour 4-cell, and I've got a couple more of these on the way. So that's my favourite size battery for this quad. But also I did run out of those today and thought, why not try this 1000 milliamp hour 4-cell. Surprisingly, it actually is still surprisingly fast, at least. I mean, it loses its agility, I guess, when it's heavier. But yeah, lots of flight time. I can't remember exactly the flight time. I would guess about 6 minutes or so with one of these, maybe 7. So yeah. But the thing I don't like about this quad so much is the fact it's got this funny shape, and even with the battery all the way back, the weight is still towards the front of the quad. So in the C-Mix, I have basically reduced the power to the back motors to 90%, and it still actually pitches forward a little bit when you punch it. I could probably maybe fix it with a bit more eye gain on the pitch axis, but there's obviously an imbalance of weight. So I designed a new quad. So the working name was I don't know, I was going to call it the ET155, but turns out it doesn't look anything like an ET frame, and it's 152.8. But yeah, this is the new design. That's the top plate, and that's what it looks like all together. So 3-inch props, and hopefully it's going to be more fun than the ET150, I reckon. So as you notice, I've got this whole front section quite cut out, and there's that perfect hole, so I can use another one of the Sony cameras, which I believe are definitely worth it, even though they weigh a little bit more. The plan is because I built this little hexacopter, but I'm just not enjoying it as much as this, for example. This is not quite as powerful with the 1105 motors. It's pretty fun, but also it's not locked in at the moment. I guess I just need to keep tuning it, but you know, other things like the camera, it's a little CMOS camera. I did also make that big enough so I could fit one of those there, but I only just bought this camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the the Afro Mini Sandwich, as they're called, from down there, and I'm going to take the OSD and the video transmitter, so then I can put it on this new little quad. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to butcher this Hex R, the 4-inch, which is pretty much a shell anyway. It doesn't have any FPV gear or anything. I think it's got a naze in there, but that's it. So I'm going to take the motors and the ESCs. They are SN20 ESCs. I do have some little Bs spare, but I'm probably just going to use these because they're already hooked up. And yep, I'm going to put this setup on the new little quad with the tri-blades. So that's what's happening at the moment. Yeah, thanks for watching.